scarlet minivet. Here we see the male scarlet minivet. We know this from his glistening black, orange, and red colorings. A small passerine bird, common in tropical southern Asia. These lovely creatures typically fly in flock formation. Black hooded oriole. A canary yellow bird with a metallic black head. These birds construct hanging basket nests in the forest's higher trees. The chestnut-headed bee-eater. Richly colored and slender, the chestnut-headed bee-eater's face and throat are yellow with a black eye stripe. These insect eaters tend to dwell near water and live communally. Green bee-eater. Commonly seen in parts of Asia and Africa, the tiny exquisite bee-eater is distinguished by its bright emerald green plumage and the narrow black stripe known as a gorget on its throat. A black mask running through its crimson eyes gives this bird a bandit-like feature. Ruby-throated bulbul in olive yellow with a red throat. These birds are seen amongst the bushes and plants inside the most deciduous forest. Hill myna. This stocky jet black bird is a member of the starling family with bright orange and yellow patches of naked skin and fleshy wattles on the side of its head and nape. The hill myna delight the forest with their distinctive range of loud calls, whistles, wails, and screeches. Malabar gray hornbill. The smallest of the hornbill family, with males and females appearing nearly identical. This species is endemic of Western Ghats. They feed on fruits as well as other organisms, worms, insects, flies, and frogs. Brown fish owl. Part of the family known as typical owl strigidae. These birds have been labeled moody due to their intense features. A nocturnal bird of prey, often seen close to forest streams or rivers. Velvet-fronted nuthatch. Known also as tree creepers, the velvet-fronted nuthatch is a tiny songbird with a blue upper coloring and a blush of lavender on its cheeks. The Great Indian Hornbill. This bird is the largest in the hornbill family. Male hornbills are slightly larger than females. But the most immediate difference is that the male hornbills have red irises and black skin surrounding their eyes, while the female variation has white irises and the surroundings of their eyes are pink to red. Indian peafowl, a large, colorful pheasant known for their iridescent tails. This fowl lives mainly on the ground in the open forest or on land under cultivation. The gray-headed flycatcher. This tiny bird is about 12 to 13 centimeters long, with a squarish gray head and canary yellow belly with yellowish green upper parts. They are usually seen in the under canopy of the forest. Malabar trogon. This bird is found in Sri Lanka and peninsular India. The male trogon has a black head and breast, with a white ring separating the hood from the crimson belly and underside. Both sexes have a blue bill. They tend to sit near bamboo clusters. Ceylon frogmouth. Note the bark-like appearance, utter stillness, and nocturnal nature. This combination makes sightings rare. We can distinguish male from females by the deeper chocolate brown and slightly larger size of the females. Once thought to be extinct, for nearly 70 years, there was no record about these birds. Under the instruction and direction of Dr. Salim Ali, the Birdman of India, one of his students and staff, Dr. R. Sugathan, conducted a physical walking survey through Western Ghat Forest from Taipei to Kanyakumari. Only after 18 months were they able to locate the bird from the silent valley forest of Western Ghats in Kerala. Until that time, this bird had not been sighted for nearly 70 years. Little cormorant, commonly seen in water bodies diving for fish. When not otherwise engaged, we can see them floating duck-like on the water's surface. Common kingfisher. This sparrow-sized bird has blue and orange upperparts with a long bill. These birds can consume a large range of prey. However, it feeds mainly on fish caught by diving and has special visual adaptations that enable it to see its prey underwater. Lesser whistling duck. These birds are also known as lesser whistling teal. They belong to a species of whistling duck that breeds in the Indian subcontinent and Southeast Asia. They are nocturnal feeders that during the day may be found in flocks around lakes and wet paddy fields. Black-winged stilt. These birds have long pink-red legs and black, long, thin bills. They are blackish and white below. Its long legs make up about 60% of its overall height, providing it with a feeding advantage over other waders in deeper waters. These birds prefer freshwater, saltwater marshes, and the shallow edges of lakes and rivers. Black-headed ibis. A large wader with a white body and bare black head and neck. These birds look similar whether male or female. It probes into the mud and shallow water with its long, down-curved black bill. These birds feed on small fish, shrimp, shells, and other organisms. Indian spot-billed duck. This is a large duck with a scaly pattern. Note the white and metallic green wing bars, bright orange-red legs, and yellow-tipped bill, with two distinct orange-red spots at the base.